Hello my friends, please enjoy the story. Title: Am I the A for refusing to transfer ownership of the house I bought for my parents? I, 33F, own multiple businesses. I'm not really rich, but since I'm single and childless, I have a lot of spare money. I've also saved a lot for my retirement, since I don't plan to marry or have children. I'm the youngest of my siblings, and the one who makes the most money. My elder siblings sacrificed a lot for me to get an education since my father passed away when I was 17. I'm forever grateful to them. My stepfather, Dan, 68M, fake name, has 10 children from his previous marriage. His first wife passed away from cancer years ago. Dan and my mother, Susan, 58F, fake name, were introduced when I was 20. I don't like his family. His children are all greedy and selfish. In my country, it's our culture to give money to our parents once we start working. Poor Dan was a school principal who loaned a lot of money for all his children to ensure they wouldn't be trapped with student debt. Consequently, his monthly pension money gets deducted to pay debts, leaving little for their expenses. Fortunately, my parents have a farm that helps them earn money. My step-siblings always ignore him when he asks for money, so my siblings and I are the ones who send money. My step-siblings ask for vegetables and chickens from the farm for free. They don't even come inside Dan's house, which is considered rude. They just take what they need and leave. They rarely visit, and when they do, they seldom bring groceries. I worked hard to earn money for my family. I figured if I have money, I can solve all their problems and alleviate their worries and sadness from poverty. 3 years ago, I bought a house for my parents and renovated it to their liking. The house is even bigger than my house and Dan's previous house. They can keep their dogs, fishes, chickens, and ducks. Dan is a good person. He helped me and my siblings when we were very poor. I pay for the house maintenance, hire housekeepers, and buy groceries every month. I give them pocket money monthly, ensuring they never lack anything or need to work hard again. All they need to do is relax in their old age. My step-siblings started to come frequently, staying over on weekends and eating the groceries I bought. All the groceries are high quality. I only buy the best for my parents. They don't even cook, they expect my mother to cook for them. If not for the 2 housekeepers, my mother would be exhausted keeping the house clean because all of them are lazy. Their children throw snacks on the floor. My siblings and I appear amicable with my step-siblings, but we express our disapproval behind their backs. We know they do the same. They're two-faced after all. They even ask for money from my stepfather sometimes, taking the pocket money I give him monthly. My stepfather always gives them some of his money, much to my frustration. They're literally chefs, accountants, managers, and teachers. A week ago, I went back alone to my hometown and stayed at my parents' house. I came to see if my parents needed anything and to check on the dogs and cats. 3 of my step-siblings were there with their families. We all talked for a bit in the living room, and then the topic of the house ownership came up. Apparently, my stepbrother thought the house was in Dan's name. I told them the house is still in my name. They got upset and passive-aggressively said I don't trust or care about Dan or my mother. I asked why it mattered since Dan and my mother live comfortably and I would never kick them out. Dan, being passive-aggressive himself, shut them down and praised me, saying that I'm not his daughter but still do more for them. They were offended and went home that night. They've been making passive-aggressive posts about me being controlling on Facebook ever since. My siblings have responded with their own passive-aggressive posts, mostly mocking quotes about greedy and shameless people. Update. I was planning to visit my parents in my hometown this weekend with my siblings to talk to Dan about my step-siblings' behavior. Turns out Dan already addressed the issue in their family group chat. My step-siblings were angry, and 6 of them threatened to leave the group chat and stop contacting him. Dan said, "So be it." They didn't follow through. Step-siblings then spread rumors about me being someone's sugar baby. My nosy aunt heard about the rumor and told my mother and Dan, pointing out how ridiculous it was. Dan snapped in the group chat and disowned them. He kicked the 6 step-siblings who spread the rumor out of the group chat. The 4 youngest step-siblings remain in the group. Unlike the older ones, they lost their mom when they were young, so they see my mother as their mom. Apparently, their older siblings borrow money from them every month. They have also decided to go no contact with their older siblings. My family and I blocked the 6 greedy demons. Thank you for the encouraging words from my previous post. Have a nice day, everyone.